Good morning, everybody. It's kind of weird that I get to say good morning. We always have games like
Yeah.
way later in the day. We've had some games at like 7 or 8. We have a game today at 11 o'clock Eastern Time, which is very weird, very unusual. As you can see, Striker is not here today. He's taken a little bit of time off, so we have Nate replacing him. So this should be fun. Me and Nate have been friends for probably 4 years now. We've known each other for a while.
More than.
More than that?
It's been
5?
5.
It has been 5. So yeah, for this matchup we have Tempest versus Waves. Um, it still says Abyss Reef at the top for some reason, but that's fine. Who really cares?
What?
Um, it's fine. Nobody cares. We know it's Tempest Waves. You can see it at the bottom. You can see it on the title. Who cares? Yeah, we have Meep, Pickle, and Flare for the Tempest today. Flare will be subbing for Dre, who I believe didn't wake up for the game. Um, and then we have Hizro, Infrared, and Luke, who that's like their whole roster. Like they don't have any subs for this week at all. They're doing just fine. Uh, do you see anything on stats that pops out to you a little bit?
Um, Big difference in accuracy between both teams. It's very interesting to see. I love the way that the Waves are able to nail most of their shots.
Yeah. I was gonna point that out too, with Luke having 56% accuracy, which is insane. And everybody on Tempest having under 40, which is not good. In my opinion, this is going to be a blowout. Also, you can see his row with the Waves being 3-0, he has 5 MVPs. So
Yeah.
he's really good. It looks to me like the Tempest have only won one game, unless Dre has other MVPs that I don't know about.
I don't think
So
they do.
that's not good.
Actually, no, they should.
Yeah, that's a problem. The Tempest were the front runners of the league at the very beginning of the season, and now they're at the very bottom, like the consensus bottom. I think you'll see later tonight that they're on the bottom of everybody's power rankings too. But who knows? That could change. And honestly, I hope it does. That would be pretty awesome. What do you think?
I'd be amazed if we see an upset here. I'm really excited if we see an upset here. But the Waves just look absolutely dominant this season. Definitely top 2 team, and it's just gonna be a bloodbath. Bloodbath.
Yeah.
Twister.
All right. Well, we're gonna start with the interviews first. I think we have Pickle for the pregame interview for
Pickle.
Tempest.
Okay.
I cannot drag him up here. It's being very annoying. I'm back after like 5 weeks gone, so bear with me, please.
5 weeks?
It's been 3, 2 actually. Who knows?
2.
So yeah, a long time. And here's Pickle.
There
What's
we
up,
go.
Pickle?
How you doing, man?
I'm good.
Been a hot minute.
Yeah, I don't think I've talked to either of you in months.
Well, now gotta be the bearer of bad news. You're missing out, Dre. Do you guys know exactly what happened there?
No.
Alright, just making sure. You never know. So, last week, you guys had a kind of devastating loss. There was a pretty decent chance. You guys looked good up against the Orcas, but weren't able to really secure a game. How do you feel going into this matchup?
You know, a little scared because obviously we don't have a teammate and we're using a sub who I believe is EU, so it's going to be a little difficult. And also our team chem is not going to be there because I have no idea how this new sub's going to play a little bit. So I'm just hopefully relying on our raw skill just to see if we can squeeze out a win here.
Yeah. So I assume that means you haven't like interacted or played with Flair outside of, basically this interaction right now.
Yeah, I've never talked to the kid.
How do you think you're gonna have to adapt to like on the fly? Because Meep has played with this guy before.
Yeah. I tend to play a little fast here and there, so I'm probably gonna have to slow down a little bit until I can see how he plays. And then if he's able to defend the ball if I mess up, then I'm gonna keep going fast and hit hard. But if he's gotta
Mm-hmm.
take a step back, then I have to take a step back also,
Nah, I like it. And since Striker isn't here, he can't, ask this very important question. But
Uh,
what do you think the series score is going to?
mm, like best of 7, right? Or 5?
It's a best of 5, yes.
Oh, I think it's going. We're winning it, obviously. I think it's gonna go to 4. It's gonna be 3-1.
I like the confidence.
Yeah, you gotta have confidence is key, bro. And it's gonna be us. We're gonna lose the first one and then go back to back to back to back for the next 3.
I like it, even predicting when the wins are gonna happen.
Yeah.
So, Sinks, any more questions?
No. Good luck. You're going against Hizro.
Yeah.
Just remember
Good
that.
luck, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
I,
Four games.
I
Four
defeated
games
them.
against Hizro is very, very confident. I like the confidence, though. I like it.
I'm gonna get in his head. Don't you worry.
Okay.
I'll be
You
a
guys
little
gonna have
rat.
a. You guys gonna have a gummy just demoing the whole time?
Maybe. I might be that gummy a little bit,
Oh god, no.
All right. Well.
Don't tell him that though. Don't tell him that.
Oh no, I won't. Unless he's
Thank
watching
you.
the stream. Unless he already knows.
It's okay.
Yeah, that could be cooked.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna drag you back down and bring up Hizro for the Waves interview. So see ya.
See ya.
He's very confident.
Yeah. Also, I just realized we are splitting Pickle in half on stream.
Well,
This is tragic.
that happens every stream.
Oh, I know. Don't worry.
Yeah. So I'm gonna bring up Hizro now, and here he is.
What's up, Israel?
What up? How you guys doing?
Pretty good, pretty good. How about you?
Solid.
So, let's get into the nitty gritty. You guys are 3-0. You guys had a pretty confident last week. How do you feel going into this matchup?
I feel like this is probably our game to lose, so we've been pretty confident. Just see how we perform today.
All right, all right. Have you guys had any sort of warm-ups?
Our warm up today was playing Rocket League Pig and 38-0. So that's what we were doing.
Yeah, no, you guys, I'm pretty sure on record have like the craziest warm-ups. I'm pretty sure like the last time I heard about your warm-ups, you guys were doing like, what was it, tic-tac-toe or something?
Yeah, so we try and change it up every week, so stay tuned for the next one for sure.
Oh my god, that's so silly. So, kind of like how you mentioned, this is essentially your guys' game to lose. You guys are going up against an 0-3 team and are expecting to clean up. How do you think that cleanup process is gonna go?
I just think we have to play our game. We're very like team orientated play style.
Yeah.
So it really just comes down to how we mesh together during the series. And I think, Tempest, like, they've got some good players. Meep is very good. Pickle was on my draft board. If he didn't get chosen, I probably would have had him. So yeah, we'll just play our game, and I think that'll be enough.
All right. And of course, what is your prediction for this series?
I will say we have not, and I don't know if the stats guys sinks have picked this up at all. We have not lost a game of 3v3 yet this season. So
Okay.
I'm gonna say 3-0.
Fair enough. Sinks, you got any more questions?
I did not know that you said you haven't lost a 3v3 game yet?
Have not lost 3v3. We've lost in a 2v3, and that was it.
Damn.
So
Yeah, I've been gone for 2
gonna
weeks.
continue that
So.
streak. Yeah, you've been slacking, is what you've been doing.
No. I've been doing other things.
Uh-huh.
I was on vacation last week.
Yeah.
Long story.
Welcome back.
Dad
Welcome
got
back.
stung by a stingray.
Oh,
So yeah.
that sucks.
Yeah, I've just been gone, but
are
I'm back
you-
now. So
is your
very
last name
rusty, but
Irwin?
I'm back now. So
All
yeah.
right. Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you.
So to get started.
Problem?
Yeah, he has
Also,
every
to
right to be
clarify,
confident.
yeah, he has every right to be confident. But to clarify, I'm pretty sure he's talking about like his current roster.
Yeah,
Because week 1 there was a loss against the Abyss.
do remember that. I think. Oh no, a lot of things have happened since then.
It was when Alexander was on the team.
Oh yeah. I got that. Okay, well we're gonna get the lobby up, and we will be right back.
But Luke is there! Meep on the ball, goes for the shot. He's one with the save. Pickle, another shot immediately! Great pressure from the Tempest as we are up 1.
Nate, I hate to break it to you, I forgot to unmute the stream until right before the goal. I pressed the wrong button, but it's okay. I'm rusty. Give me a chance, please.
Alright. Tempest for 24 on the clock, up 1. Meep, nice 50 with the ball. In for out on it now. Going for immediate shot, however, saved by Pickle. His one with another. Again, saved by Pickle. Luke, gained the ball from his row. Popped up. Flare on it, however, Meep launches it back. Good clear by him as Flare now with a great clear. Pickle staying on the ball, actually, and 50 off Luke. In for out now on it. Another 50 by Pickle, but it gets past 2! Flare, nice clear, still on the ball with a pop-up! Pickle going for it, goes for a fake! Meep off the corner, however Hizro is there to collect it. Another 50 by Meep as Luke goes up. Just a little bit of a touch as Flare takes it back. Bumped by Luke, however, Flare is able to steal 50. Might be going for a shot. Infrared with the double. Hizro there as now we are tied up.
Yeah, that was great pressure by the Waves, keeping everybody on the ball at all times. Hizro with a very, very small angle and very little room for error to get in there right behind Flare.
3:26 on the clock. Luke, great 50. Hizro there, goes for the shot. Immediate goal.
That was a great read by Hizro and a great kickoff by Luke, perfectly right off the ceiling, and then Hizro puts it right past me.
See another kickoff here. Pickle on it this time. Hizro with a nice 50. Flare unable to collect, however, Meep is there. Infrared going for a shot. Little bit of a double commit, but it's able to pinch out. Pickle still on the ball. Meep and Flare up. Luke looking to punish. Pickle staying with the ball. Infrared banging it. Luke trying to get a touch on it. A little bit of a redirect. However, shot from Hizro gets saved by Flare. Luke off the wall. Goes for a double. Fakes it out as Infrared's there. Off the backboard. Meep gets 50'd. Flare now having free space on the ball. Goes to flick it over 1. Has 2. Could be 3. The sub for the Tempest. Tying it up.
Yeah, it's not often you see a sub playing like this against one of the best teams in the league, and he's on EU, so his ping is probably all over the place right now. Getting it past the whole defense is a really good shot for Flare.
2:34 on the clock. Nice 50 from Infrared. Hizro taking it. Flare up with the ball, fakes out Hizro. Infrared with the steal, however, still 50 by Flare. Meep taking it. Banging it across. Good clear from him. Hizro to Infrared. Infrared misses the ball, but 0 boost. Yeah, double whiff from both teams. Meep banging it to backboard, however, Hizro is able to clear. Pickle up. Luke takes it. Flare tries to go for a touch there. Couldn't really read it. Infrared with the shot. Goes wide right. Hizro now there. Pickle steals. Pickle up with the ball, however, Luke 50s. He might be there to touch. He does into the corner. Hizro, good clear by him. Stays with it. Flare overtakes it. Passes over to Pickle. The team chemistry of the Tempest is going crazy right now. Meep has the ball. Hizro beats. Still in the corner. Trying to get a pass. Pickle clears it back. Luke tries to go for a shot. A little bit cheeky. Pass mid. Pickle. Ooh. A lot of commits there, however, Pickle now with the ball. Going for a solo play off the backboard. Anybody there? Meep is! As the Tempest are now up 1.
That was a great recovery to get the boost and a perfect first touch right off the backboard, right around the defense, and then Meep is there for a perfect touch over the last guy back, and it was a great goal.
1:16 on the clock. Tempest up 1. Can they hold the lead? Flare, nice 50 by him, keeps the ball. Tries to go for a little bit of flick, missed boost as Meep with the 50! Tempest up 2!
I have no idea what happened. I was smokescreen for that one. That was weird. Oh, that was just a perfect 50 from Meep right off of Hizro. I don't think Hizro was expecting that.
1:10 on the clock. Can the Waves recover? Nice 50 from Meep. Hizro with the ball. Gets a pass to 2. Pickle back. Gets the save. With an immediate shot, goes in! Tempest up 3 in the first game.
I have no idea what I'm seeing right now. I thought it was going to be the complete opposite way around. But there's still a minute left. We know Hizro's really good. Anything can happen.
Exactly a minute on the clock. Flare Nice 50 from him. Gets it past all the waves. Pickle with another shot. His one with an immaculate save. Meep gets beat by Luke. However, Flair's back. Goes up for him. Meep with the shot. Hizro is there. But Pickle immediate counter. Unable to get a good shot though. Hizro bangs it up. Meep with the steal. Farad tries to pop it. Pickle with the kill. As Meep goes for another shot! As the Tempest are now 6-2.
Yeah, even if the Tempest lose the series, this game will be a topic of discussion for the rest of the admin later tonight at 8 o'clock. Oh my god.
29 seconds. Waves. Looking like it's not even possible. Going into the corner of Tempest. Flair with the ball. Just leaves it to Meep. As Meep messes up a little bit of a wall dash, but stays on the wall. However, Pickle with the 50. Meep with a shot saved by Luke. Pickle going for another aggressive play. As we see Flair going up, passing off the backboard. Pickle again there. Meep going for another shot. Is he able to secure it? Not quite. Pickle keeping it up. As it drops to the ground. Tempest up 1 in the series?
What? I mean, I'm literally speechless right now. Also, Hizro 700 scored, absolutely carrying the waves in a 6-2 loss. Hizro's a really good defender, so I was actually shocked that some of those shots were actually going in. You can see it right there with Infrared and Luke's ping off the charts.
Yeah.
So
That
that's
could
not
be a fact
good.
game right now.
It definitely is. They're at the lowest leaderboard of like the entire lobby's leaderboard. I'm gonna ask.
But can we talk about the Tempest right now? Because the Waves don't look like they're doing bad. It just looks like the Tempest are actually making, like, fine-tuned plays.
Yeah. Okay, they said we're fine. So, not doing a
Like,
server
the
reset, I guess.
improvement that I'm seeing from both Pickle and Meep is just immaculate. And on top of the fact that, like, Flair is also playing way better than he was before.
Yeah.
Tempest up 1. First kickoff. Meep with a clean 50 to the corner. Doesn't collect boost, however, he does pop it mid. Pickle up. Might go for a midi shot off the backboard. Luke takes it off. Meep only one back. Does get beat. Pickle is there with the save. Hizro going for a backboard. Infrared there. However, 50 by Flair. Luke back. Pops it up. Off the corner. However, Meep is there. Misses a little bit, but Hizro with a shot off crossbar. Meep with the demo, Flair taking it. Meep looking to try and get this ball. However, Flair takes it. Pickle with the 50. Clears it mid. Luke with a redirect. Just barely misses. Flair taking the ball. Gets bumped. Hizro keeping it middle. Meep keeping it. Pass by 2. Off backboard. Pickle just keeping it in the zone. Flair taking the ball back. Goes for a nice pass. Meep taking it. A little bit of a double commit by Tempest has it. Might get punished. Hizro on the ball. Flair is there though. Gets a save. Luke, nice 50. However, Meep takes it off. And Flair almost going for a shot there. Meep off the backboard. Pickle taking it up. Infrared there with the steal. Flair gets it past 1. Has a shot open. Not quite able to secure it. Meep taking it back. Kills 1. Popped up. Anybody there for the Tempest? Pickle is up. Barely whiffs though. Meep stealing the ball off Infrared. Again, taking it up the wall. A little bit of an air dribble play here as Luke beats him. Pickle clears it out for the moment. A shot coming in from Hizro off the backboard. Not quite. Pickle trying to take the ball off of Luke as we go over to the Waves corner. Pickle with a nice 50 and a shot from Flair of all people. I thought Meep was gonna take that. As Tempest are now up 1 again.
Yeah, that was awkward defense for the Waves. Luke bumped Infrared on the wall, and then Hizro just completely whiffed. That was very unfortunate.
2:59 on the clock. Pickle. Clean 50 on fifth, though. However, Infrared with a steal, but Flair with a nice 50. Pickle and Luke 50 again. Infrared taking the ball off. Meep, a little bit uncomfortable. Hizro taking the ball off. Pickle is there though, pop up. Luke is going for a shot, but I'm able to read it as Pickle just steals it off. Infrared with a nice respawn. Luke bang into the corner, have a Meep is there with the steal. It's middle now. Pickle going for an immediate shot, however Infrared saves. Pickle again, keeping it in the zone. Flair, nice patience there, collecting the ball. Meep up with the 50, beats Hizro. However, Luke is just able to collect. Pickle, again, clearing it out. Just stalling time. Infrared, beating, not quite beating Meep! It's up in the air, but Luke with the clear. Flair and Pickle pitching it off each other. Hizro with a bang though. Infrared there, could be going for a shot, however, Meep saves! Luke off the wall. Staying on it, Infrared stealing boost. Flair with a steal though. 50 by Hizro. Goes over to the Tempest. Pickle able to get a touch on the ball. Flair back for the save. Another immediate shot, however Pickle's there again. We see a demo on Meep, however it's just 50'd out. Infrared collecting the ball. Past Flair. Past Pickle. Meep back. Gets a save. Meep 50 over to the Wave side now as almost getting a shot. Pickle 50's off Hizro. Infrared up. Put into the corner. Meep gets it past. Oh, sorry, somebody got it past. Meep with the collect though. Only Hizro to beat. Flicks over. Tries to go for the kill but can't. Pickle stealing the ball. 0 boost. Unable to get a clean touch. Flair baits out the flick. Pops over, but somebody's gonna punish it, that being Luke. Waves tie it up.
Yeah, the Waves have been playing great offense all game, but the Tempests have just been so good at rotating that one double commit, and it's a perfect punishment by the Waves.
45 seconds on the clock, tied up. Meep, clean 50 off Luke, however Hizro's just gonna collect. Luke with an immediate shot. Flair able to take it though, pass it to his teammate, nice 50. Luke going for a kill, but it's now a 1v2. Hizro taking initiative quick. Meep now has it, gets demoed though. Waves have time to collect, quick passing play for both, and almost a shot going in, however, I'm pretty sure that was Pickle going for the save. Meep on it now, has an air dribble, sees Pickle, goes for an immediate, Pickle off the crossbar, almost goes in. Flair off the backboard, however, Infrared clears. Luke immediately takes initiative. Meep clears it, however, Hizro's there. A little bit of a pass by Luke. A little bit too close, though, as we go into overtime. Flair and Infrared off kickoff. Clean win by Infrared. Meep only one back. Off the backboard, a little bit too much of a pinch, however, Flair is able to take it, steals the boost of Hizro. Tries to bang it mid immediately. Luke able to put it into the corner. Pickle going up. However, Meep just collects. Meep goes for 50 mid. Unable to scare it. Flair with an immediate demo. Pickle with the fake! Not quite going in though. Meep stealing the ball. Kills Hizro. Pickle stealing again. Nice 50 by him. Hizro's going for a shot though immediately. Flair with up though. Meep taking it. See an immediate 50. Pickle collects. Pickle baiting out 2. Flair almost had a shot there. It was actually wide open. Flair again. Infrared with the save. Put back mid. Meep. A little bit of double kill by Tempest as we see Hizro goes for the open net.
Wow, that was a really, really good game. 1 minute long overtime. Very low scoring game. Great defense by both teams, honestly.
Yeah, no, it was just one small mistake in overtime, and that was just wraps.
Yeah, that's what the Waves are really good at. They're good at putting a lot of pressure on, and then the second that the Tempest or whatever team they play bends a little bit, they completely break them apart and score a goal. That's the only 2 goals that happened for the Waves this game.
Can we talk about a glaring, I guess, up for the Tempest?
Oh yeah,
Flair. MVP, well, would have been MVP for this game. 5 saves.
yeah, that's a lot. Hizro had 4 last game, and it didn't do him anything because they lost 6-2. He had 5 saves this game, just 1 short, I guess, in overtime.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very unfortunate. He has played very good. He definitely deserves a spot on a roster, no matter what roster he's on. Could be this one, unless they don't like him playing on EU.
Definitely.
That would be the only other reason I see that they don't sign him after this.
Honestly, yeah, I could see it. Alright. We are now tied up in Game 3 for an unexpected thriller. Pickle and Hizzo off kickoff. Pickle. Ooh, naturally, no. Hizzo with a nice 50. However, Meep able to collect the ball. Hizzo is there. Passes it back to Luke. However, he just stays on it. Flair and Meep goes for a double. Unable to get anything. However, Pickle just clears into the corner. Infrared stays up. Flair, nice 50. However, Luke there for the shot. Meep clears immediately. A little bit of a fast break for the Tempest. Infrared cleared. Waterfall. Hizro reads it. Hizro now with the ball. Flair, nice 50 for Hizro. Pickle just playing patiently. Hizro getting a pull shot from Luke. Past mid, no dice for the Waves. Luke passing it back. Hizro with a lot of space, pops it up. Have a Meep with an immediate read. Meep trying to put it mid, however, Flair's now gonna have to take it. Passes it to Pickle with a shot off crossbar. Tries to go for a demo, unable to. Meep with another immediate read. Flair now with the ball on crossbar. Booms it down, Infrared there, Pickle up. Beats out Hizro, however, Luke there. Meep just getting barely the touch. Luke passing it mid again. No shot from Infrared. Here's one from Flair. Hizro saves though. Pickle passing to Flair. Flair just taking it himself. Infrared with the steal, however, Flair also steals it back. A little bit of a fake. Infrared with the ball. Gets past once, however, Pickle is there. Flair, nice 50 by him, stalling time. As we see a bump on Luke. He was about to go for the ball. Pickle going up past mid. Hizzo with the clear. Flair keeping the possession, however, Hizzo just steals it back. Zero boost. Meep actually pops it up, however, Pickle puts it back into the corner. Flair on it now, 1v1. Just kind of whiffs it on accident, but it's alright because Pickle's there. Infrared takes it on the wall. Goes for the immediate shot. Meep is there. Hizro bumps Meep off. Luke keeping it on the wall. Hizro and Luke going for a beat jump. However, it's now a 1v2. Meep stealing the ball. Infrared with the immediate 50. Pickle goes up, gets past. However, Flair with a nice save. Hizro with another shot. Pickle with a save. Popped up again. Infrared. Hizro finally securing that goal after so much pressure.
Yeah, that's just too much pressure for the Tempest. They have too little boost. Meep tries to go out to get more boost. He just can't get back in time to save it.
2:17 on the clock. Waves finally taking the first goal. Meep with the ball, pops it up to himself. Almost gets past Luke, gets put into the corner though. Luke steals the ball off Meep. Pickle goes for the fake. Into the corner though. Hizro, 50's off Meep. Infrared clears. Pickle now with the ball, full boost. See what he can do. misses just slightly. Infrared there, might read a double, not quite. Luke with a shot. Meep saves as he goes for another save off his row. Tries to flick it past one, unable to. Flare now with the ball. 50 Luke. Luke beats. Pickle now on it. Meep up. Gets a nice touch around his row. Infrared with a shot though. His row back, and we see the waves go up too.
Yeah, it looked to me like Hizra just really wanted to steal that goal. He got a good excuse of trying to not let Flair save it, but I don't think Flair was getting back in time for that.
1:27 on the clock. Tempest running out of time. Flair, nice 50. Pickle immediately collects. Pinched by Waves. Gets put into the corner. Pickle with a bang though over Luke. As we see, I think that was Meep up. Yep, Meep is up the backboard. In front with the clear. Luke goes for an air dribble. Flair is up. Fakes him out though. Pickle goes for a flick. No dice so far. Goes for another one. However, Hizro's there. Hizro pinches it off the wall. Flair is there. Puts it on net. Hizro collects it off of Infrared's save. Pickle with the 50. Luke putting it back on the wall. However, Pickle is there. Passes mid. Nobody's there though. Flair might be able to take it off. Yes, he does. However, Infrared with the punish. Pickle unable to get a 50. Infrared is stealing. Hizro with another shot. However, Meep's there. Hizro kills. Awkwardness in front of Tempest. It might be a slow roller. Hizro with the Mackle save. Meep. 50 off Infrared. Hizro putting it back mid. Tempest running out of time. Pickle taking it. Bangs it out. And that might be game 3. Meep trying to pass it back. As Waves 2-1 in the series.
Yeah, that was a great game by the Waves. I could tell just right out of the beginning, they just turned on the Jets and they weren't, I don't know, they weren't going to let Tempest do anything.
Yeah, this was a way different game from the other ones.
Yeah.
Tempest weren't playing bad. Waves were just going to the level that they expected to play.
Yeah, I mean, the Waves are easily a top 2 team, and the Tempest are taking them for a ride right now. Like, I still think that they have a negative goal differential, even though being up 2-1.
That is possible.
Yeah,
Wasn't the first game kind of a blowout, though? It was 6-2.
Yeah. So the Waves are at a -1 right now, despite being in a...
Oh, yeah, I see what you're talking about now.
Hey, I'm a stat guy.
That's
I like
kind of crazy. Alright. Waves currently 2-1 in the series. Tempest trying to take this to an unexpected game 5. See what they can do. Flair takes it off the 50. Accidentally bumps Pickle. Have a Meep with the shot. Immediately tries. Luke with the save. Luke pops it up to himself. Pickle with the steal. Puts it into the corner. Hizro taking the ball once more. A bad read by him. Meep goes for the shot. Infrared saves it though. Hizro gets stolen by Pickle. Luke, however, still is able to steal it. Meep is back though. Collects it for himself. Flicks over. Tries to go for a shot. Unable to. Infrared gets it past 2. He might have a fast break here. Passes over to Hizro. However, double commit. Able to save it. Flair takes it off. Luke, patient, takes it back. However, Meep steals it immediately. Pickle flicks it over 1, almost 2. Hezro able to beat. However, Flair takes it off. Luke, 0 boost back. Pickle puts it mid. Meep is there. Double whiff from both players. Pickle gets stolen by Infrared. Flair taking it up. Hezro, however, just immediate shot. Meep able to save. Luke, another shot. Meep is there though. Flair going for a 50 on Hizro. Actually just beats him outright. Meep able to collect. Hizro, a lot of space, a lot of time. Bangs it over a couple. Flare able to save it off Luke. However, Infrared there, keeping it in Tempest zone. Flare with a nice pinch though. Hizro keeping the ball, flip reset. Nothing quite yet. However, a lot of pressure as Luke goes up. Meep. Never mind, Flare is credited with the save. Hizro going up. Little tap, somebody's up. There's Pickle. Flip reset, tries to collect it, unable to. Well, at least pass it off. Meep clearing it out for the moment. However, Infrared keeps it in the zone. A little mistake from Pickle, however, recovery from Flare. Luke going for a shot. Passes over to Hizro, actually. Hizro takes it out. Infrared is, fine now. Okay, Pickle goes for the shot. However, Infrared thankfully gets back in time. Meep goes for it himself, unable to. Flare taking it off Luke. However, Infrared there for the clear. Pickle and Flare actually going for the ball. Hizro collecting into the corner. Pickle gets beat. Hizro on an island. Meep taking the ball. Hizro just goes for a demo, and it might pay out! Never mind Meep with a recovery in the air. What car control? Flare 50s it up in front of Waves net. It gets popped up, however, Luke is just there. Great communication from the Waves. Pickle beats the 50 from Infrared, or at least reads it. Meep gets 50'd, Flare up. Popped up, Hizro there, goes for the shot, and it goes in! Waves up one!
Yeah, this is way different from what we've seen in game one. I feel like I've seen Hizro supersonic down there the entire game. And he just goes up for it and gets a perfect top right. They just can't read it. I don't know how.
1:43 on the clock. Tempest need this win for potentially the craziest upset of the season. Pickle tries to go for a pass, unable to, however, it's just banged. Meep unable to get back. Waves up 2 now.
Yeah, the Tempest are starting to get desperate. Meep committed as a third, which is just like a basic no. If you're the third man, you don't commit past midfield, and they just get a fast break right over his head.
1:30 on the clock. Again, Tempest need this. Infrared with a lead 50. Pickle whiffs. Unable to get a goal though, however, Hizro just punishes.
Yeah, the Tempest are completely falling apart now. Pickle just a complete whiff. Nobody's back in time. Hizro bang it. Like there's nothing else that they can do. They're kind of losing it now.
1:24 now. Series just slipping now for the Tempest. Flare up. Pickle with a backflip. And now we see the mistakes funnel.
This is a sad watch now. I feel bad for them.
Oh, they almost had it this series
They were
if
close.
game 2 went differently.
Oh, there goes my gold differential stat.
Pickle with the 50. Meep passes it to middle. Izzo now there. Goes for another shot. Pickle saves. Meep taking the ball. Bangs it out mid. Infrared touches to Luke. Pickle with a dunk. Izzo misses the ball. Meep now there. Goes for the shot. Off the crossbar. Luke almost own goals. Meep passing it mid. Pickle wasn't expecting it though. Izzo passing to Luke. Luke actually to Infrared. And Infrared gets credited with the shot.
Yeah, it kind of looks like the Tempest have given up now. I mean, right after that clear, it looks like Flare was just all over the place. That was a very simple save and he just couldn't get to it. Might be because of EU lag, but who knows.
43 seconds on the clock. Infrared, another clean 50. Pickle there. Still trying to collect it, however, Hizro clears it. Hizro with a pass, Infrared is there. Immediate shot, Flare get the save. Hizro's taking it on the wall. Gets it past Meep. Tries to pass it over to Luke, unable to. Little too high for him. Infrared again puts it back mid. Meep. Unable to read Hizro as he goes to the middle. Okay, gets it past Pickle. Flare also. Meep Off backboard, Hizro unable to read it though. As the Tempest, a absolute heartbreaker for them. Waves winning 3-1.
Man, that kind of hurt.
Yeah, that hurt to watch.
I feel bad. But, I mean, it is Waves after all. The last game, I just wish it wasn't that bad of a blowout the last game.
Yeah. I mean, the stats, man. Like, come on.
Yeah, I mean, they're +4 when they could have been 0.
Yeah.
I don't know. That made me sad.
But looking on the bright side, Tempest did look really good that series.
Yes.
If they were up against like almost anybody else,
They did
could
amazing.
have easily taken that.
Yeah, so I'm gonna drag in. I think it was Meep who's doing the post game now. And here he is.
Meep, man, how's it going?
All right, how's it been, Nate?
Pretty good. It's been a while since you've seen me, huh?
Yeah, a little bit.
So, let's start off with, strongly, cause, what was that game 1 and 2, dude? Y'all looked different.
It felt good. I mean, that's the first win we've gotten in a couple weeks, honestly, because we got swept week 2 and 3. But then, I mean, yeah, I was very confident after game 1, and then we started off game 2 just fine as well. I don't know if we got complacent or not, but the offense just kind of fizzled out. But I mean, I think for having 2 round 3 players, we did better than I thought we would. So
Yeah, no, you guys made the Waves look, like, scared for a moment. But, of course, after game 2, things kind of started to fall apart. Anything calm-wise that was kind of going on? Like, was the mental kind of shattered after that game?
I don't know. It was bad after game 3.
Yeah.
But like game 2 and 3, it was literally just the tiniest double commits that would lead to it. Like just giving up a goal. I mean, it happened both of the goals in game 2. I think one of them in game 3.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, and obviously that has something to do with that, like Flair being a sub 10 minutes before the game starts. So, I mean, there's not too much I think we could have done. I think we put up a better showing than what a lot of people expected. So I'm not too mad at it. It's just, it's frustrating being 0-4. I'll put it that way.
Which, my next question does revolve around that. You guys are now 0-4. Kind of need to start racking up some wins. We saw a really good showing this week. However, what are your opinions on the future? What is your I guess
yeah. So this last week I did message the guys saying that there might need to be changes just because we were 0-3. And the one person that I was like looking at getting got picked up. So unfortunately, nothing actually went through. But yeah, I'm a little. I don't think. I love Dre and Pickle. They've been great.
Yep.
And I just don't know if, from a competitive perspective, if we're going to be able to win enough to make playoffs. That's the biggest thing. Because I don't think we can lose another series and be comfortable.
Well, yeah.
We have to go 6-0 the rest of the weeks. So,
well,
I mean, if we can't put it together, then we can't put it together, and that's all I can really say.
The good thing is that the top 6 teams make it over to playoffs, so you do have a little bit of leeway. It's not all sort of completely dead at the moment.
Honestly, that's better than I thought. I'll take it.
Sinks, do you have any more questions?
No, I do not. I think that you guys look really
Alrighty.
good. I'm just gonna say that though.
I do appreciate it. I'm hesitant to make moves because I know like the flourishes that we've had have been great.
Yeah.
That's what's scaring me more than anything else. So
Yeah.
it's hard decisions, man.
As a former
Being captain are hard.
Tempest captain, I believe you guys got this.
All
I
right,
trust you to fill it.
I
I
would
trust you to figure it out.
appreciate it. Thanks.
Okay. Well, GG's.
GG's to the Waves. Well played.
You are free to go now. I'm gonna drag his in for the post-game interview for
All
the.
right.
Wow, you're not even gonna drag him back to his team, bro.
His team
They're all
left.
gone, bro.
His team
They're
is all gone.
Oh,
See you
boot him
guys.
from the call. I don't know.
And
Oh,
we gotta hurry it up because we have a game
right.
soon. So here's
Because-
Hizro.
Hello, Hizro. How are you
Hello.
doing, Hizro?
What up? What up? I'm good. I'm good.
So, that was unexpected.
I jinxed us.
I
Something
mean,
happened. Some Rocket League god took the field and decided every 50-50 would go on our net in game one. So
well, obviously, what are your opinions on Tempest? Because that looks like a pretty solid roster, especially in the beginning.
that's what we were saying. Was we were surprised that team was 0-3 because they were one of the better teams we've played so far.
But
I was confused.
But of course, you guys were able to secure the win, and you guys were able to win 3 straight. Did anything sort of change throughout the series, or did it just kind of happen naturally?
We just took the end of the game, the first game, as kind of like a, all right, let's reset, let's get our comms hot. We're gonna forget this even happened, and then we just came out in the second game, played better, and kind of just flowed.
And of course, we are obviously going to be seeing you next week. And by we, I mean the Tide. Everyone has been sort of talking about it, and it is the game of the season so far. How are you going to be going into that?
Infrared's still like on vacation playing on a laptop, so we're not expecting to be at like full power.
Okay, that
Not to be
explains
trying
the
to make
opening.
excuses.
Mhm.
I think it'll still be a great series, and I'm very excited for it. Top of the table clash.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Alright. We gotta move along a little bit quickly because we have a game coming up, like, basically right now. Sinks, you have any more questions?
No, I do not. I think you guys looked really
Alrighty.
good towards the end there, though.
Yeah, it was a good series. Thank
You
you.
definitely picked it up, dude. I'm pretty sure for all of Game 4, I don't think you weren't supersonic for like 1 second.
That was funny. Did you see my goal steal?
Yeah, I did.
On
Yes.
Infrared? I tried to go for another one in game 4, but anyway, thank you guys. Have a good next series.
Alrighty. Peace.
Alright, well, that's it for this game. We're going to try to quickly transition over. We have Abyss versus Reef next, and as soon as possible. So, we will see you guys there.